Okay, you guys, Kevin Wesley chimes in on his brother's situation, but not before he addresses Amora. Okay, so some of you may be familiar with who this gentleman is. His name is Kevin Wesley. He is known for practicing polygyny. He has two wives, and he not too long ago had a daughter, I think. Okay, Amora responded to finding out that he spoke up about some things concerning his brother and pretty much told him that he needs to mind his business and go worry about his wives and who he was cheating on. And I think she commented on taking a baby to the hospital or something. And I was like, how? What?
Okay, Kevin, stop stuffing your pants and keep your big nose out of it, okay? Mind them two women that you screwing over there, all right? Mind them and take your baby to the hospital and mind him, okay? Leave your pants stuff out of the beeswax, okay? All right?
What? Like, what's going on? That kind of confused me. But anyway, he pretty much lets her know, like, wouldn't I have more of a right to speak up on my brother's situation than you, a complete stranger? And so then he goes in and drops some advice for his brother, okay? He seems pretty level-headed in his thinking. But let me know if you agree with what he said. Does it make sense to you? Do you agree with what he's saying or do you disagree? Let's get into it.
Okay. If I were counseling both of them, what I would have to say would be very unfair. Even when I type the comment in, people say, but that's unfair. When you're co-parenting family, you have to consider the other person's ability to deal with seeing you with another person. Not necessarily seeing you with another person. You can move on, but introducing that person or acquainting that person with the child. People may not be ready for that. So even though she posted her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend or whoever he is to her now with my brother's daughter, even though she did a lot of provoking things, I would still advise my brother not to post his daughter interacting with his new lady. Not that they shouldn't spend this type of time, but that they shouldn't post it. When someone has sole custody of your child, you really kind of have to try and navigate that. You know, as explosive, as provoking as the video was when she was playing around with, you know, my brother's daughter, acting like he was outside and all this kind of stuff with old dude. That's obviously provoking, but I just can imagine if I were her seeing the video with her swimming, with his daughter swimming with his new lady. Even though it's a beautiful picture to most of us, I can see her looking at that and feeling very provoked, right? It is her daughter. And if I were in her shoes, I wouldn't like it. It's not about a jealousy of my brother. It's just your children. They're your children. You don't want to see them with nobody else, you know? She's never had to see this on the other side. So when her children went to go see their daddy, I don't think they were posting with the woman online. I don't think I've seen anything like that. So that would be the most difficult thing for me, co-parenting, is seeing some other man with my baby. You know, that would be difficult for me. I would be upset. I wouldn't like it. And who knows, if I were in the shoes where I have custody of the child, I may do something stupid. I may avoid bringing my child over there because I don't want that man to be around him. It's things that can happen, but it's wrong. You understand? So posting that video could have caused negative feelings or a negative response in her. Posting the video of her walking the baby over to his car, the video that he said he does the things to protect himself, her seeing that could make her feel, you know, harassed, whatever the case may be, to where she's like, I'm not going over there if he's just gonna be doing stuff like that. And all this stuff would result in you not seeing your child. So my advice would be, you know, as much as it still bothers you that this has been done, that it's still being done, probably don't speak on it, or at least address her. Certain videos, things like that, you should document things, but you shouldn't post them. Anything that could infuriate her to responding in a negative way, which could mean you're not seeing your daughter, it's going to hurt your daughter. So as a man, you know, try and move in a way that, you know, creates harmony so you can see your child. So my advice would just be drop it and work together for your child.